Babe, I've actually got something I want to say to you. Do you have a minute to listen? It won't take long. You can go back to gaming after.
Oh, yeah, sure. What is it?
Well, we've been dating for quite some time now. Loads of my friends have been having these big milestones in life, like having children and getting married. I feel like we've been together for long enough to start thinking about those kinds of things. But I don't really know what you think about those kinds of things, because we never really talked about it.
Oh, getting married? Right, I should have known it was something serious with the way you brought it up.
Yeah. I'm getting a bit restless here. I don't know how much longer I can wait. But every time I try and bring it up with you, you change the topic and try and move on quickly before I have a chance to even say anything else. So I want to know what your opinion is on things like that. I really just want to sit down and talk about it, honestly.
Well, before when you brought it up, it was kind of early for us to get married, let alone have kids. I feel like when you agree to one thing, the other one follows pretty quickly. Getting married to me sounded like crying babies. That's why I wanted to move on so quickly.
Okay, well now we're in our 30s, I think it's time. Of course there are other 30-year-olds not getting married and enjoying having no children, but I can't do it any longer. If I wait any longer to have children, the chance that something bad will happen increases very quickly. The longer we wait, the more dangerous it is.
Right, I do agree with that. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you.
Getting married late is no problem, really. It doesn't affect much. But I was hoping that the other thing might happen sooner rather than later. So I wanted to get married just in case. Otherwise, I might as well give up on my life dream.
Okay, I also think that getting married is a good thing. And especially for us.
Right? It just makes sense, doesn't it?
But I don't think you can decide on getting married just like that. There's thought that needs to go into it. You can't just say it one day and get married the next. I mean, we're struggling to pay bills at the moment, let alone pay for a whole wedding. And our families don't get on that well.
Well, that is true. But I'm not saying it meaning let's get married next month. I just think it's something we should talk about to get the ball rolling. Besides, it's the 21st century. We don't need our parents' explicit consent to get married. Our families aren't going to start a war on each other or anything like that.
Well, that is true. But still, I'm not sure.
Are you just saying this because of the money? I know you've been worried about it for a while now. We don't have much saved up, but it's a wedding. We can just say that we want money for presents and it will all solve itself by the end anyway. Or we could just do a small intimate wedding instead. You know how popular those are these days. We can just invite our immediate family. It will be really cheap. The most expensive thing will be my dress.
I've actually got a confession to make. I've been hiding something from you for a little while now.
Oh, what is it? Tell me quickly, I'm getting worried. Just rip the Band-Aid off in one go if it's bad news.
Well, I actually don't have any savings at all.
What? What did you just say to me? How does someone in their 30s not have a single penny to their name? Nothing at all? What have you been buying that you don't have any money to spare?
I don't know, it just never started saving up.
I was working overtime and everything. Have you been maxing out all of your cards?
Well, no, it's not that.
Oh, you're making me frustrated. Just tell me what you've been doing. How can you get to your age and not have saved anything? Were you not thinking about our future?
It's just I've been sending money to my mom. As soon as I get paid, I send her money so that she can look after it.
What? Your mom? Why were you doing that?
Well, yeah. My mom has always said that it's the woman's job to organize finances, so I just thought that you would be doing it. So I've been giving it to her to sort it out for me, and she's been giving me a living every month.
My goodness. You're not a child. Why did you think you should be giving your money to your mom? Did you just believe her and have been giving her money blindly without even thinking or taking a second guess?
Well, I was just doing what seemed best. I gave her the money and she gave it back to me. Enough to live off of.
But it's your money that you're earning for yourself. You shouldn't be giving someone else the authority to your own money. If you organize it yourself, then you'd know how much money you're saving. How can you let your mom do it for you? She could be taking money for herself and not telling you.
Well, she said that she was saving it up for me. But I never thought to ask her how much she was saving and what she was putting where. She just said it's not something I need to worry about. I mean, she gives me enough money to live off, so why would it matter how much there is in savings? If I knew, I would be tempted to take it for myself anyway. I live in her house anyway. I need to pay for bills and food. So if she was taking some, it wouldn't matter.
You really think this is okay? Nobody your age should still be governed by their mother.
Well, this is the way that it is. I can't change it now, so I'm not sure about wedding money. I'll have to ask my mom how much I have before I can say anything about getting married.
What? So you're saying you don't even know if you can marry me? Money shouldn't be the defining factor. Love should be. How can you not just say that you want to get married? It doesn't matter if we can afford it or not. It's about love. It's the thought that counts.
Of course I want to get married. I was just thinking strategically about it.
Right. But you need your mom's permission before you can say yes?
No, I'm just saying there's nothing we can do if that happens.
Okay, whatever. I'm going home. I'll see you later.
What? Why? Where are you going? We haven't been out in ages, though. Why do you want to go home?
I just want to go, that's all. I don't want to be here anymore. Simple. Don't message or call me. I need some time to myself to think things over. I met my boyfriend on the first day at my new job. We were both new hires and started dating soon after starting. It's been almost 5 years now. It would be a lie to say that throughout those 5 years, he was never frustrating. His nature is soft. So soft, he can't make a single decision. It really grates at you over the years, always having to make decisions for someone else. I am an assertive person by nature, but deciding what to eat and where to eat it for 30 minutes isn't an easy thing to be around. That being said, the reason I stayed with him all this time was because I thought his indecisiveness wasn't too much of a problem when he has other strengths like a strong focus. Unlike my impatient and fiery personality, I found his calm and cautious side attractive at first. When I was with him, I felt like the constant buzzing in my body went away. I was more calm and able to focus. But I guess it was a mistake giving in to his calm behavior. He wouldn't even talk about our future, let alone getting married. I thought he was just hesitating about getting married. But it turns out he was waiting to get permission from his mother. I'm not crazy for thinking that's weird, right? Hearing something like that would make anyone angry. Ugh, I'm so annoyed.
Oh, you're home already? I thought you said you were going out on a date tonight. Did something happen? Didn't you have a reservation at that nice restaurant? Why are you making yourself a sandwich now? Was the food bad? Goodness, take your time. The food's not going to go bad in the next few minutes.
Ugh, Mom, I'm stuffing my face out of stress right now, okay? Why don't you understand that?
Oh, did you not go on a date? You were so excited to go out for once.
Mom, seriously, I don't want to talk about it. Why are you bombarding me with questions right now? Just thinking about it makes my blood boil.
What's so annoying? Just tell me. You're always annoyed, but this time you can't even tell me what it is, so it must be bad.
It's silly. It's so outdated. As if I had to get permission from you or Dad to get married. And to think about postponing a wedding just because your parents say no? Don't you think that's ridiculous?
No matter if I give you permission or not, at the end of the day, it's your life and your choice. I can't stop you from doing anything. Besides, since when did you ever listen to what I had to say?
Okay, but I'm just saying hypothetically. I wouldn't have to ask for your permission, would I?
Well, no. It's not my place to decide your future. But if that's something that you need, then I can give you that. Is that what you want? As long as the man you want to marry isn't crazy or a criminal.
And what would you say if the man I have been dating for the last 5 years without a single problem is saying we can't get married because he doesn't think his mom will give us permission? Does that mean the person is a little crazy?
What? Is that what's happened? If you've been dating him for 5 years already and there's been no problems or big fights, shouldn't you want to get married at this point? I know people don't get married nowadays, but why does your boyfriend have to be like that? He's really saying he needs his mom's permission. I can't believe that boy.
Yeah, well, actually, that's why I came home early. We went out for a date and I asked him about marriage and money, and he said he would need his mom's permission before he said anything else.
Wow. Who knew there were still mama's boys out there? He really needs his mom to say yes before he can get married. What about what he thinks?
Well, yeah, I guess. He really wouldn't even say if he wanted to get married, just that he needed permission. I know there are families out there that are focused on their bond with each other, but don't you think he is going a bit too far? How can you not know if you want to get married or not? Surely you'd know after 5 years of dating.
He really is a strange boy. What on earth would make him do that? None of my children are like that. How did he turn out so spineless? Does he not make any decisions for himself?
That's just the start of it. He gives all of his earnings to his mom to look after. He doesn't even know what she's doing with the money.
Who knew there were still people like that nowadays? I can understand giving pocket money to your child throughout their childhood, but not at this age.
Yeah, I know. If it was the other way around, it would be fine. It's just so weird that he's giving his money to his mom. He'll never know how much he's wasted. I bet she's been taking it for herself.
That's not right. Why did he think this was a normal thing to do? What if he had to make a big payment? How would he know he had enough money in the bank?
Yeah, none of it makes sense at all. It seems a bit fishy if you ask me.
Well, if you don't have any knowledge in handling money, then maybe you would think about asking your parents for help. There are a lot of people out there just like you that have no idea how to live in society. So I do know a lot of people my age that take care of their children's business for them. It makes it easier for everyone. Parents have already lived 20 to 30 years longer than their children, so they have double the experience and know how to make the best use of a situation. But still, I don't see the need of going as far as giving all power over your own money to your mother. He has no way to know how much he's got or not got. You need to know things like that. How is he going to buy a car or a house or anything like that if he doesn't know how much money he has? It's a problem.
Well, I said all this to him, but he said I was annoying him talking about his mom all the time. So he just stopped listening to me and would go silent every time I brought it up.
He's always been sensitive about his mom, hasn't he? You can't say a bad word about her. If you had known beforehand, maybe you wouldn't have started dating him.
Well, you did mention when I was younger that you should know everything about a man before you get married to him. Maybe I should have waited. You always told me to watch out for signs of cheating or abuse.
Well, you really listened to me. I told you that years ago. I don't even remember what I said. But it all stuck with you. Funny how you end up with a man who doesn't even take care of his own money.
Of course I remembered. I trusted you with all my heart. It would have been a bad sign if I hadn't listened to you. You are the most sensible person I know.
Yes, I am. I am the most sensible person I know, too. I've known many friends that have fallen victim to the uselessness of men. I wouldn't want you to follow the same path. But what's worse is the women that fall for the real pieces of trash. They act all nice and innocent at first, but after years of dating, their inner demons start to show. Do you remember Vicky and Nick? Well, Nick turned out to be a horrible man, and now Vicky is divorced and has depression. You really need to be careful.
But how can you know if a man is a piece of trash if they act all kind to you in the beginning?
It's all a facade. You can tell that they're being fake. It's difficult, but when you see the first telltale signs, it all becomes clear. If a man cheats, you can report him and tell all of his friends. If a man is emotionally abusive, you can run away. But a man that does all of those is a real kicker. It's hard to get yourself out of a relationship with a man that is manipulative. You don't know that you're being abused, and it's hard to see the truth when you're being lied to. Whatever you do, there won't be an answer. You're trapped.
Right. If he hits you or cheats on you, you won't be able to do anything. My old boss was manipulative. He would gaslight me into thinking the work I'd done was not good enough, and then he would steal my idea and get merit from it. I can't imagine being with a man like that.
Exactly. It's like they have brainwashing powers. But anyway, take my words and keep them safe. You need to really think about the man you are with. Otherwise, you might be trapped forever. If Harry is showing these pathetic signs of incompetence now, you either need to knock it out of him or leave. If he won't listen to you, then he'll never listen to you.
Okay, I understand. I won't ever get married unless I am 100% certain that the person is a good person.
Okay. You really are my daughter, aren't you? Always listening and being fair. I brought you up well. Anyway, seeing you toss that food around on your plate is making me hungry. Give me a bite.
Okay, go and grab a knife and fork. We can share. After talking with my mom about choosing the right person to spend the rest of my life with, I really came to my senses. When I thought about Harry's indecisive and spineless attitude, I still felt angry. But I thought I've already made my bed and I might as well sleep in it. I thought if that's the worst behavior he's shown in the past 5 years, then how can it get any worse? But that man wasn't like the other pieces of trash. He was a whole other definition. I thought if you're a spineless mama's boy, you're just a spineless mama's boy. And if you're a piece of trash, you're just a piece of trash. Gosh, I still get really angry just thinking about it. I discovered new levels of stupidity.
Hey, babe, we're over here.
Oh, I see. Who's this you've got with you? Hi, it's nice to meet you. I'm Amber, Harry's younger sister. I've heard so much about you. It's nice to finally meet you after all this time.
Oh, I see. It's nice to meet you too. I wanted to talk about what we were talking about last time. It's just to do with my sister. That's why I brought her along. I hope you don't mind.
Oh? What do you mean? What were we talking about last time? You must be talking about getting married? What's that got to do with your sister?
Yeah. Well, after that, I went home and talked to my mom about it.
Oh, of course you did. So? What did she say? I still don't see why this has anything to do with your sister.
Well, Amber was there as well and said she wanted to come and talk to you directly. She has something she wants to tell you.
Oh, really? What is it that you have to tell me? If it's got something to do with marriage, then I'm guessing this isn't going to be something normal. Oh, Jade. Why are you so fussy about this? You are marrying my brother after all. Just relax. It's nothing shocking. I just wanted to help you guys out. It seemed like you were having some issues. Well, frankly, I'm a bit uncomfortable discussing this with you. It's nothing to do with you, really. I've never met you before, and the second I do, you want to get involved with my relationship? It just seems a little weird. Oh, well, I can see how you feel that way. I'm sorry. Okay, well, what is it then? Tell me. It's just I heard that you two were talking about getting married. About money for the wedding. Yes. And? It's just because I happened to be there when they were talking about it. I thought I should come along to help explain things. As I'm sure you're very aware, Harry is very indecisive. I really don't know why you're getting involved in this still. I'm just going to ask you straight, seeing as I can see you're getting frustrated. I don't want to cause another argument. How much have you saved up for the wedding? Why are you asking me that? Why should I tell you that information? All I'm asking is how much you've saved up. You're going to be using it to marry my brother anyway, so why does it matter if you tell me how much you have? I'll find out at the wedding anyway. That's just not something that you share with other people. I'm not going to disclose that information with you. Besides, even my own boyfriend wouldn't tell me how much he had saved up. So why should I tell you anything? It's nothing to do with Harry. I'm asking how much you've saved. Besides, our mom will have saved some up for him. I'm just curious how much you've saved up. Just tell me. I don't see why you're so afraid. Why is it nothing to do with Harry? He should be in charge of his own money. And he's the one marrying me. I still don't see why this has the slightest bit of relation to you.
Babe, don't you think you're being a little harsh right now?
Why were you so quiet until now? Don't you see that your baby sister is being incredibly rude right now? If you weren't listening in, it must look like it's you and Amber getting married, not me and you. Wow, you're clever, aren't you? I am getting married. That's why I'm asking how much you've saved. If you just listened to me first, then you would have found this out 5 minutes ago. What? Well, congratulations. But still, I don't see the link here. Well, of course there's a link! The money you've saved is going to go towards my wedding costs.
I'm sorry? What did you just say? Did I hear you right? Why on earth would the money that I've saved up go towards your wedding? I'd never even met you before today.
What the hell, Harry? Did you not tell her before? You said you told her. God, you really are useless. Didn't you say that you're going to get married anyway? If you just give me the money, I can use it for my wedding expenses. Mom said she would take care of your wedding and sort it all out. So if you just give me the money now, everything will work out. Please give it to me. I'm getting married way before you. I need it more.
So right now you're telling me to donate you all the money I've saved up over the past 5 years so you can use it for your wedding?
Donate it to me? When did I say that? Just give it to me. Either way, it's going to get used for a wedding. It might as well be mine. Then my mom will know how much money she has to prepare for your wedding. Otherwise, how will she know how much to get ready for your wedding?
How much to expect? She should have it saved up already with the money that Harry should be earning. And why aren't you saying anything, Harry? You can't tell me this isn't completely ridiculous. Are you stupid? Say something! But it doesn't matter that much. Your wedding will be paid for no matter what happens, if it's your money or mine. We can have a small wedding anyway. We don't need a fancy celebration. You save the money yourself anyways. You're getting married to me, so that money I can give to our family. What? You really think that? You think that I'd want to give all of my money for your sister to have an extravagant wedding and then have a tiny wedding with a cheap dress for myself? There's nothing wrong with that. Nobody likes those flashy big weddings. It's just an awkward display of money. And you're marrying me, so why does it matter if the money goes to me or my sister? We're family, and soon you will be too. Look, you've got enough money to support my sister, so why not do it? It'll be going towards your new family anyways. My mom will take extra good care of you. I don't see the problem. You don't see the problem? Who do you think you are to be asking this of me? This is absolutely insane. I can't believe I misjudged you so wrongly before. How did I not know you were like this?
Hang on a second, Jade. We haven't even finished explaining now. Just listen.
Just listen? I've heard all I need to hear. There is nothing more I need to say. You can sort out your own money. I'm never giving you mine. Your greedy mother should have more than enough with all of her children's earnings. I didn't know life could get this incredibly frustrating. How can a person be so shameless? Even as I was leaving the restaurant, the two siblings were yelling and shouting me down. I thought it was the natural thing to do wedding gifts, a dowry, and a nice wedding ceremony. But after listening to my boyfriend, I started to think that I was asking for too much. But I would never have guessed how she could come out with that so proudly. Of course, I ignored all calls and text messages coming my way. There was no chance it would be anything good. So I stood my ground and ignored all contact. However, we work at the same company, so I couldn't cut off contact completely. I would only reply if it was something meaningless about work. If I had known it would turn out like it did, I would have completely cut him off and broken up with him then and there. Oh? What's this? Unknown caller. Is it a scam call? Hello? Who is it? Do you like to live this way? What? Why is she being so rude straight away? Yes? I don't know what you mean. Who is this? I'm your mother-in-law. Sorry? Your future mother-in-law. Harry's mother. Did you not understand the first time? Oh, I see. Sorry, I misunderstood. Is this Rose? Yes, of course. Who else would it be after saying it's your mother-in-law? Right. Why are you calling me? Wow, look at you! All bold and argumentative. I'm sorry, I'm at work right now. I can't talk unless it is important. How dare you! The way you spoke to my daughter was horrific! I can't believe my son chose a disgraceful woman like yourself.
I'm sorry? Do you have anything to tell me? I told you I'm busy.
How can you speak to your mother-in-law like this? You should make time for me. Why do I get this treatment from you? How can you even think about marrying my son? He is the best person in the world. How did he manage to choose such a rude woman like you?
Marrying your son? Certainly not.
Yes, my son said he was thinking about marriage and talked to me about wedding funds. I'm sad to see that things are turning out this way only a few weeks after hearing about your wedding.
Okay. So why are you calling me to tell me this? It should be you talking to your daughter about it instead. She's the one trying to steal my money.
How much have you saved up for the wedding? She said she went to ask you and you refused to tell her. I am so frustrated that I had to call you myself. I asked Harry for your number so I could get a straight answer out of you.
Right. And why are you interested in how much I've saved? I'm guessing you're also thinking that I'm going to be paying for your daughter's wedding. You're calling because of that, right? I told them and I told you. I won't be doing that.
I heard everything from my son. You said you wanted a small wedding. How can you go back on your word? You don't need much money for a small wedding. You're older now anyway. Who is going to want to go to your wedding? Everyone will have children to look after. Even if you have a small wedding, you'll have to do all of the planning still. Is that what you want? To do the wedding planning and get all excited? You can plan Amber's wedding.
Well, even if I have a small wedding, I still need to plan for the ceremony and the party afterwards. It still won't be cheap.
Yeah. But you don't need to have that much saved up. Tell everyone to bring their own drinks. So just give us the cash that you've saved up. You don't need it.
Sorry, I can't do that.
Why not? You know everyone these days uses cash for presents and things like that. People like that. Receiving cash. It's a lot easier for everyone involved. Just think of it like this. By giving us cash, you're just giving your little sister the biggest wedding present.
No way. Not for that girl.
But you're thinking of having a small wedding. What are you going to use the money on anyway? We'll all just say hello, you'll get married, and we'll end the night at a restaurant. You said you didn't mind a small wedding. That way we'll all have more money. And you can live at my house. For free. I'll look after you. There's no need for an extravagant wedding. Just give Amber the money and we'll all be happy. What's the issue here? The money will be put to a good cause.
What? Are you not understanding me here? You're telling me to have my wedding at a restaurant? And then as soon as we get married, you're saying, let's live together. I can't do that.
Of course! We're family. Isn't it better for you too? You don't need to prepare any money for a new house and we can all live happily together. There's no need for a flashy wedding. Does nobody have these beliefs anymore? What happened to humanity? How lovely would it be to just celebrate with your close friends and family?
No, I don't want that. How can you say such things are good when they're clearly dire? Live together? I've never heard such a thing, let alone consider doing it.
But he's my only son. Did you not consider living with his family? He's the breadwinner after all. You said you'd marry him, so how can you not have thought about this?
You're trying to enslave your precious son, however, aren't you? Okay, let's say none of this is an issue. Let's say I'll have a small wedding and then move in with you. But why do I have to give money to your daughter for her wedding just because you don't have any money? It doesn't make sense. Why is that a condition in this at all?
I don't see the problem here. My daughter is marrying a well-known family. She needs a lot of money. Otherwise, we'll look bad. And you have money to give her.
Well-known family? What do you mean?
Yep. My wonderful daughter is marrying a famous surgeon and taking his name. You have no idea how much I've bragged about it to my friends. But to marry into such a noble family, you need to contribute a lot of money.
Right. And you're saying that I should give my money to this family that clearly has enough?
Now you're finally understanding. You're not giving it to them, you're donating it to your sister for her future. To be honest, my family is nowhere near as good as theirs. And you're planning on marrying into my family because you like my son? You know we don't have much. So you have to make that kind of investment. Getting married for love, not money. If you give Amber that money, just imagine how thankful she'll be. Then I'll treat you like my own daughter. I'll be so good to you. And in return, you'll be good to me. What's wrong with supporting each other? So, if you're planning on marrying my son, tell me how much it is that you have saved up.
She was so adamant that she was right and couldn't see the fault in her ways. I got goosebumps just listening to that phone call. How can she say something so difficult with so much ease? Give me the money. I listened that far, but started to feel unwell and hung up straight away. As soon as I finished work, I ran to my boyfriend and told him to take me to her house right away. The spineless man had no clue what to do, even when I was swearing and shouting at him. Why on earth did I even think about marrying such a hopeless man?
Babe, why are you doing this?
Let go of me right now! I'm about to leave. You don't want to be holding my arm any longer.
Honey, please.
Get off! Leave! Go away!
What is this all about? Stop shouting at my lovely son!
Hello. I'm the woman you spoke to on the phone earlier. Do you remember? You said you were my mother-in-law.
Oh, it's you.
Yep. The woman you shouted down the phone to. I'm your son's girlfriend.
What are you doing coming here and creating a scene? There's no reason for you to be here. You hung up on me very rudely earlier. I don't want to listen to what you have to say. And now you're breaking into my house trying to start a fight. What do you think you're doing?
What do you mean, rudely? You were the one being rude. You should have respected my boundaries and not demanded money off me. Especially not to give to your bratty daughter.
What? I don't see what we've done wrong here.
What? Are you serious? What do you mean by that? It's so obvious you were in the wrong. That man doesn't even know for himself if he should get married or not. You brainwashed him and are demanding I give money away for free. If you say one more word against me, I will call the cops.
Okay. Are you complaining about me right now? I've done nothing wrong.
Yes, I'm complaining. I can't stand how stupid you are. Why can't you see what you're doing is wrong? You've never even met me before. You are so shameless. You don't even try to get to know me before asking for money. Do you see how ridiculous you're being? Maybe, just maybe, I would have considered it if you'd actually spent this time getting to know me first. Or even if you asked more politely. But no, the first words you utter to me are you demanding money. I'm not even your daughter-in-law yet. How can you do this to someone you've never met?
Do you not see why I'm doing this? If you love my son enough, you would do it, but clearly you don't. If you're thinking about marrying someone, then you must be serious about them. How is it that absurd for me to ask for money from a family member?
When did I ever say we were family? You've never even bothered to reach out to me in the years me and your son have been dating. I don't want to step even a toe into this disgraceful family.
Come on now, Jade. You said you wanted to marry me. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
Shut up, you idiot! Who would marry you? Only a fool. You won't be seeing me marrying you anytime soon. You didn't even want to marry me in the first place. Who would marry a guy who goes around advertising his new girlfriend as a money pot? Is your life really that hard that you see people as monetary figures?
Babe.
I told you to shut up! Even hearing your pathetic voice is aggravating me. You can't even get a straight sentence out. You don't even know what foods you like. Why do you think you have a place to stand in this argument?
Do you not have any kind of human understanding? Everyone knows you need money to live. You agreed to marry into this family and you're being too stingy. I was going to give him a reasonable amount of money for your wedding, but now you've ruined it all.
He's your son. You ruined it by bringing him up to have no decisive ability. And why are you risking your life just to get a little bit of money out of me? If you have been taking all of your son's salary until now, you would have more than enough for 5 weddings. Do you not have any saved up?
What? No, that's too harsh.
I thought it was strange from the start. Giving your mother all of your money so that she can look after it. Do you not understand that you should have been saving it up? I bet you've been wasting it all this time, haven't you? A grown adult trusting you with all of his money. It's so foolish. But no matter how much I think about it, I don't think it makes sense to not know how much you've saved up.
No, it's just because my son has grown up and learned bad habits. He can't handle money all by himself. I'm doing him a favor.
Oh, really? A favor? You call spending all of his money a favor? Where has it all gone then? How much have you saved up over all of these years?
Why do you care anyway? You've got your own money.
Oh, just because you all took such an interest in my money, why can't I take one in yours? That's how it works. You can't expect something from someone and not reciprocate. You're being very vague about all of this. It's very suspicious.
Shush! You're not even going to give me any money, so why do you care so much? You won't even give us any money!
Oh, right. I think I'm understanding now. You don't have a single penny saved up, do you?
What? How can you say that?
It's clearly the truth. Asking so much of me. Not answering me when I ask. You've got nothing to prove. Everything I've said has been true. If you'd have money, then you would have given it to Amber to get married with. But you don't have any money at all. That's why you're asking me. With the amount you could have saved up, you could pay for both weddings all by yourself. Yet you never said a thing about money of your own, so you're asking for it from a stranger.
How can I ask my mom to do that? She's been through so much in her lifetime.
Go to work and ask around. See how much everyone earns. You'll be surprised. And ask about how your mother is treating me right now. They'll all say she's crazy and rude. Pfft, asking me to pay for a wedding before we're even married. They'll all be shocked. Do you not know what your mother is doing to you? Anybody will call that strange.
Who are you calling strange? You're the one that has no love for your family.
Just shut up, will you? I already said I won't be marrying your son. We are not family, and I won't be giving you a cent of my money.
Well, you really are something, aren't you?
All right, you guys wanted to know how much I had saved up, right? You were really curious, aren't you? Did you know I actually invested a bit of it? I made quite a big profit from it. Well, if I were to get married right now, I would have around $50,000. But that was the last time I checked. It's probably more now because I got a really good bonus last month.
You made such a fuss over such a small amount of money. I thought you had $500,000 sitting underneath you, but it's only $50K. Goodness, why did you lose your temper over that amount of money? It's silly. But that being said, $50,000 sounds like the right amount of money to give to my daughter for her wedding. So quit your whining and marry my son right away.
I said no. I'm not doing that. I don't want to marry into this family at all. I thought I made myself clear-cut, but maybe you people need a more clear explanation of things. I may have enough money for a good wedding, but there's no way I'm ever entering the same room as you ever again. Not with someone that thinks they have authority over my money. I won't let you take that from me. I can't even imagine living with you. You'd drive me crazy within a week.
No, stop this now. You're going too far.
It's just insane what you are doing to your son. You're taking away his independence and stripping him of his hard-earned cash. Well, anyway, this doesn't have anything to do with me anymore. It's up to your pathetic son to decide whether he wants to grow his independence or not. From this moment onwards, I won't be your girlfriend anymore, so don't even think about a wedding. Would it be worse to live alone or to have to pretend not to know you at work? Actually, I'll do both. Anything's better than marrying into this family. Gosh, it's so embarrassing that everyone at work knows I dated someone like you. I immediately ran out of that house and blocked both their numbers on my phone. Whether they called me or not, I took no notice and rose above them. I told everyone at work that we had broken up. I said that seeing as we had broken up, I didn't want to hear anything about him. But surprisingly, the rumors about him spread quickly. I only said that we broke up. I never explained the details of why we broke up. So I asked a colleague of my ex-boyfriend what had happened. But what I ended up hearing was complete stupidity. At my ex-mother-in-law's house, I told him to ask people at work about how his mother was treating him, right? He really went around and asked everyone. By asking everyone, he exposed himself as a fatal mama's boy and people lost respect for him. Whilst going around the office over the span of a week to ask if he had a normal family, he found out that his mom hadn't saved up any money at all and received a terrible shock. I heard that she was wasting it all on living expenses and spoiling his little sister. People said that he was asking all these questions about money and parents. He seemed like he was crazy. With his actions and us breaking up, I guess the rumors spread pretty quickly. And just like that, the truth came out. That he was giving all his money to his mom and then had the audacity to ask me to pay for his sister's wedding. Naturally, the truth swarmed around the office and gave Harry a very bad reputation. By that point, he couldn't even show his face at work and he had lost respect from all of his colleagues. I didn't do anything wrong personally, so I kept on going to work confidently. Meanwhile, the HR team offered me a very good position. They saw my incredible sales ability and offered to create a new investment team for me and make me project manager. Of course, it was a very good offer, so I took it without any second guesses. Seeing as I will be working at the head office, I won't have to bump into my ex-boyfriend ever again. Well, I guess it doesn't matter anymore anyway, as everyone has seen the real him. Oh, right! The bratty little sister in that family couldn't get married in the end. They said the guy was a famous surgeon. Well, he turned out to be a total scam of a human being. Amber used to dress so extravagantly. He must have thought she was the daughter of a rich family. But the man took all of her money and disappeared into non-existence. I heard Harry and his family reported the surgeon for fraud, but they were devastated to hear that the police wouldn't be able to catch him. It really is funny to watch a family try to steal my money and the same thing happened to them. I guess that's the nature of a cause and effect relationship. Boss, these are the documents you asked for. Oh, thank you for getting them for me. What's going on here today? Why is the atmosphere so chaotic? Oh, well, you know the CEO, Mark, right? He's really angry because of Harry Smith. He works in the town office. Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. Yes, I think you do. But why? What did he do? He finally went crazy. He cracked at Mark and wrote on the workplace messenger that he was a pig-headed loser. He was swearing at Mark over and over, saying that he'll get him someday. Oh my gosh. He's crazy. His chats with the other head of department got exposed and were shown to Mark. Wow. He really must want to get fired. Right? Mark must feel sorry for him, really. He should have left a while ago, you know, after the fight with you. But he didn't, and now look at him. Apparently, I heard that Mark took off his shoe and threw it at Harry. It's all very strange to be happening in an office. Wow, they're both crazy. I'm glad we're safe in here, though. Yeah. I'm going to go and find out some more and tell you later. Okay, yes, let me know all the details later. As you can tell, Harry finally lost it. I guess life was too frustrating for him and he finally snapped. Looking at this objectively, I almost feel bad for Harry for coming from such a toxic environment. His mom is a terrible person, and his sister is just a product of that. On the other hand, I know I made the right choice and I don't regret the way things turned out. I only hope Harry finally sees things for himself and distances himself from that awful family. Thanks for watching! If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe to see more content. Don't you miss me, Mike? Do you like it there that much?
Like it here? Why would I like it here? I've come here for work, haven't I? And of course I miss you. Why are you annoyed at me like this?
You used to come up on the weekends at least to see me, but you don't seem to bother anymore. That's all. Even your friends seem worried about you recently, you know? They asked me if anything had happened to you because you don't contact them these days.
It can't be helped at the moment, I'm afraid. I just have so much work to do that I don't really have time for much else. Anyway, the air here seems a lot cleaner and there's everything that you could possibly need pretty close as well. I think living here would be fine. Why don't you move down now too?
What? How can I just drop everything and move down there? I told you I have to wait a while, didn't I? All your friends here seem worried about you staying in the countryside like that. They all think that you were sent there because you've been demoted.
My salary is still really good though, isn't it? I get lots of bonuses as well. Even though I'm busy with work, this really is the best possible position for people without children like us, you know? Aren't you going to come down then?
It hasn't been long since Dad died, has it? What am I supposed to do with this house for a start?
Weren't we going to get rid of it anyway once we had settled down into married life a bit? You know that we have better prospects where I am at the moment.
I know that, but it's all just so sudden, that's all. How can I just go like that? I know I was planning to go down to be with you soon, but not right away like this.
Have you forgotten that my company said that they'd give me a promotion if I successfully complete my first project down here?
So you're going to be a team leader, are you?
Yes, I am. I'm going to be the best breadwinner as well. You just believe in me and wait for a little bit.
Is it certain that they're going to make you team leader then?
If it wasn't, I wouldn't have come all the way down here on my own now, would I? The schools and daycares around here seem pretty good too, so it shouldn't be a problem, even if we were to have children down here. Country kids are eligible for special scholarships for college as well.
That's true. I've made an appointment to see HR, but I'm a bit worried that we're moving too fast with all of this, you know? I really don't know what to do with the house either. It's the last thing that I have left of my dad. He gave it to me just before he died, didn't he?
I still think that we'd better get things in motion. Mom agrees too. She said that it's not good for married couples to be apart like this, and we should try to be together again as quickly as we can. She said that if we keep on living apart like this, our relationship will slowly break down and we'll get too used to living on our own.
That's true as well, I guess. My mom is worried about the same things as yours. Mom's living alone now too, isn't she? I think she's really missing Dad's presence in the house. She keeps telling me that life is short and I should move back in with you while I still have the chance. I guess we'll have to have a proper think about how all of this is going to work out, won't we?
Okay, I'll speak to you again soon, alright? Take care. And I love you.
I love you too. I really miss you, you know. Take care. Mike and I started off as just an office romance, but ended up getting married. However, not long after we were married, he was transferred from where we were living to the countryside. At the start, he drove up to meet me every weekend, but after that I hardly ever even heard from him. So I decided that maybe it would be better if I was to move down there to be with him. How many days has it been now since we last even spoke on the phone? Are you really that busy? Even if I leave you a message, you never even call me back anymore.
Oh, everything's just starting to come together at work now, you see. Are you okay up there on your own? Don't you feel lonely?
No, not really. I think I've got used to it a bit more now. I still miss you, of course, though. What were you doing before I called? You were busy working, I expect, weren't you? I'm starting to get a bit upset that you never even seem to call me anymore.
Oh, I'm just busy with one thing and another, that's all. I feel so bad about leaving you there on your own that I'm even finding it difficult to get off to sleep. How would you feel about going to your mom's place for a while?
Mom's place? Why have you suddenly suggested that? Have you spoken to her on the phone or something? Did she ask you to make me go and see her? Has something happened?
No, it's nothing like that. It was just something I was thinking about, that's all. I think I'd feel better if you weren't on your own all the time. You like going to see your mom, don't you? You could just stay there for a week or so and get some rest. You haven't used your vacation days for a long time either. You just seem to work all the time. I just thought it would be nice for you to get some rest for a while.
Oh, shall I? I do miss Mom, you know, and I'm a bit worried about her as well now that Dad's gone. I think it'd be nice for us to spend a bit of quality time together. You're the best for thinking of me like this all the time.
Even though we're far apart at the moment, I'm always right there in spirit. You know that, Sarah, don't you?
You really have the gift of the gab, don't you? If you really feel like that, come and see me more often. We haven't even seen each other for such a long time now.
Okay. I'll try to come up to see you more often on the weekends. You're really upset that I haven't been, aren't you?
People keep saying that our marriage is a scam.
What? Why would they say things like that?
It's okay, they're just joking. With you leaving pretty much as soon as we got married like that, people ask me if you've deserted me or something too. That's a funny thing to say, isn't it? I laughed so much when they said it.
Don't hang around with people who say things like that to you. Do you understand?
Why are you getting mad about it? It's only a joke.
I guess I'm feeling a bit sensitive because I'm so tired lately. I better go now.
Okay. Look after yourself.
Have a nice time with your mom. When are you planning to go?
I think I'm going to go this weekend, while I'm thinking about it. It's nearly Mom's birthday as well, you know.
Okay, take care. Call me when you get there, okay?
Mom, I've just got back home now. The traffic was really bad on the way back. I was bored stiff. It was really nice to spend some proper time with you for a change, though.
Oh, Sarah, you're back.
Oh? Yvonne? Mom, I'm going to have to go now for a minute. I'll call you again later. Yvonne, what are you doing here? How did you get in? Did I leave the door unlocked or something?
Oh, no, nothing like that. Mike gave me a spare key, you see.
What's all of this stuff, anyway? It looks like it's all of your things.
Oh, did Mike not tell you what has happened? I thought the two of you would have finished talking it all through a few days ago at least. Your brother-in-law got himself in a bit of a mess, and I ended up losing the house. I don't have anywhere else to go for the time being.
Mike hasn't told me anything about any of this. How long are you planning on staying here, Yvonne?
Is that really important? I told you I don't have anywhere else to go. Your house is really big anyway, isn't it? Can't we just share it? You aren't that cold-hearted, are you?
That's true. It's just all happened very suddenly, that's all. Can you wait here for me a minute, please, Yvonne? I'm just going to call Mike a second. Sit down and watch TV or something. Hello?
Oh, hello, Sarah. What's the problem?
Mike, can you tell me what's going on here, please?
What do you mean?
Are you really asking me now because you don't know what's going on? What on earth is your mom doing in my living room?
Oh, that. She was really desperate, so I had no choice but to give her the spare key and tell her to stay at ours. Did she get there okay?
I don't think that's what's important here at the moment, is it? How could you decide something as big as this on your own without even mentioning a word of it to me? It's my house at the end of the day too, isn't it? And I'm the one who'll be living here with her.
Don't make me feel bad by saying things like that, Sarah. We're family now, aren't we? I think you need to start by calming down a bit.
Do you really think I could calm down right now? I asked you before, didn't I? What's going on? You should have at least explained the situation to me so that I could understand what was going on before your mom suddenly appeared uninvited in my living room. Surely you owe me at least that.
Did I hurt your feelings by not talking to you about it? I'm sorry. Cheer up a bit.
You didn't hurt my feelings. I'm confused and very angry right now. Tell me what's happened. Mom said that your brother did something. Let me know what's happened right now.
Well, the thing is...
Spit it out! You planned this from the beginning, didn't you? That's why you wanted me to visit my mom. so that your mom could quietly move all her stuff in before I came back. All of her possessions, her clothes, shoes, and even her bedding are all in my living room.
You see, Paul got himself into a bit of trouble, so Mom had to move her things out of the house.
What do you mean, a bit of trouble? What did he do exactly?
It wasn't just a bit of trouble. It was a lot of trouble, to be honest. It turned out to be a lot more serious than I'd ever have imagined. Well, he needed a guarantor. He threw away his business and was left in an awful lot of debt. If he didn't pay it off straight away, the loan sharks were threatening to come. So Mom sold her house to help him out. We could have all been killed if she hadn't, you see.
I'm really sorry to hear that, but it's all happened so suddenly that I can't really get my head around it.
I thought you'd be able to understand, being her daughter-in-law and all. I don't understand how you could be like this. I feel really upset by your attitude.
Don't try to play on my emotions like that. Tell me the truth. So what's going to happen now? You haven't even explained to me properly what's going on and what you're expecting to happen here. You aren't even nearby, are you? I'm just so shocked by all of this at the moment, you know? Are you saying that you expect your mom and I to live here together? Just the two of us?
She doesn't even have the money left to pay rent on somewhere. She gave it all to Paul. She has nowhere else to go. I couldn't just let her sleep on the streets now, could I?
Rent? I thought your family owned the house. You told me that your mom saved up and bought that house years ago. I'm so confused right now. I really don't know what is real and what is a lie anymore.
I'm really sorry. I thought that Mom and Dad had bought the house too, but it turns out that Mom's been paying rent on it this whole time. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to lie to you or trick you or anything. I only just found out that Mom didn't own the house as well. I found out after Paul got into all this trouble, I promise. You believe me, don't you?
You should have told me what was going on at least. Surely you owed me that. It doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things whether your parents own their house or not. Why does it feel like you've been keeping so many things from me all this time? What else is there that you haven't told me?
That's all. There's nothing else, I promise. Forgive me, please. Mom's old and she doesn't even have a house anymore. Don't you feel even a little bit sorry for her?
She doesn't have a house? If she was only renting it anyway, she never really had it to start with, did she? Don't try to emotionally blackmail me like that either. The victim in all of this at the moment is me. The two of you planned this all along and have made me look like an idiot.
It's a really complicated situation. Mom gave the deposit and all of her savings to Paul so that he could pay off the loan sharks with it, and told him to slowly pay her back when he could.
What has happened to Paul then? If he's been chucked out of his place too, where is he living?
What? Oh, Paul still has his place.
Excuse me? The person who got into all that debt and had people threatening to kill him for it still has his house. Mom got rid of hers to give him money to pay off his debt and is living in our place? Why hasn't she gone to live with Paul then? He's the one who caused this whole mess. This doesn't make even a bit of sense.
Jen lives there too, doesn't she? Mom couldn't do right for doing wrong in that situation. They're on the verge of breaking up and have 3 kids as well, don't they? If Mom went to live there, she'd have just made the situation 10 times worse. I think it'll be better all around if she stayed with us. At least for the time being. Don't you think?
Are you having a laugh? Better for who? And she wouldn't be staying with us, would she? She'd be staying with me. I really don't think this is a good idea. Wait there a minute. I'm going to go and tell Mom that I don't think her staying here is a good idea.
Sarah, please, just listen to me a second.
What do you think I've been doing all this time? What more do I have to listen to? I'm going to hang up now. Bye. Yvonne, I think I know roughly what's going on here now. I've just spoken to Mike on the phone and he's explained everything to me.
Oh, has he? Where do you keep your clothes in this house? I was going to start unpacking and sorting out my things, you see.
I haven't finished talking yet. You should have at least called me and let me know what was going on before you suddenly appeared in my living room, don't you think? I feel like such a fool. You and Mike planned all of this between the two of you. Then you just turned up here with all of your stuff when you knew I was still at my mom's. Just because Mike's given you a spare key, it doesn't mean that you can let yourself into my house willy-nilly without even calling me first to let me know, you know. And just because you've unpacked your stuff, it doesn't mean you can stay either.
Why are you talking like this is your house? I think you're being a bit ridiculous, to be honest. This is my son's house too, isn't it? Mike gave me a key, so I let myself in, like he told me to. I don't see what the big deal is.
Why do you seem to think that this is Mike's house? It's my house. This is the house that my parents gave me after my father passed away, so it's my house. You've got to be exact about these things.
Well, seeing as you're married, that makes it Mike's house as well, doesn't it? Why are you being so rude and answering back like this anyway? Did I say I was going to live here permanently? I'm just going to stay here for a while until I get myself sorted, that's all. Can't you understand what I'm saying? Mike said it was fine for me to stay here for a while. I don't see why you're making such a fuss about it all.
Because it's my house, that's why. It's my possession.
Okay, I understand that. It's your house. I told you I'm not going to live here permanently. Just stay here for a few days. That's all.
Yvonne, look at all your stuff. Does it look like you've come to stay for a few days? Look at all those shoes and coats for a start. It's still only the beginning of fall, isn't it? If you're only staying a few days, like you've said, why have you brought all of your winter coats with you as well? Of course I am taken aback by you appearing like this with all this stuff. Who wouldn't be? Especially as no one even thought to mention any of this to me before. Seeing as this is my house and I'm the one who's actually living here at the moment, surely I should have been consulted before you sneakily moved yourself in like this.
Oh, you're giving me a headache with all of your wittering. I really don't see what the big deal is. Are you worried about the extra money that I'll cost you by being here? Is that it? I told Mike that I'd give you twice as much as I cost you living here. Didn't he tell you that?
Money is not the problem here. This is something else. I don't understand how you can suddenly turn up here for a start. You don't even seem to be asking if it's okay for you to stay here for a few days. You're pretty much telling me in my own home that that's what's going to happen. You're making me seem like the bad person for getting annoyed at you as well, even though you just suddenly turned up out of the blue like this.
Which room should I sleep in? There are so many rooms here. I'll just pick one and sleep there.
Yvonne.
Stop it now. I've heard enough. Let's stop fighting and being so cold-hearted to each other. You should help people when you can, you know. You are living in this huge house alone. There's no reason why I can't stay here for a while. Do you think I'd really have the nerve to just start living here just like that? I'm going to work while I stay here and give you the money. So I'm just asking for a few days while I get myself sorted out again. That's all.
What if you don't get yourself sorted in that time? A few days will turn into a few weeks into a few months. What would you do then? No matter how strained the relationship is between Paul and Jen at the moment, I think it's only right that you stay at their place, as Paul is the one who made this whole mess in the first place. I don't think it's fair that I come off the worst in all of this when none of it was my doing, when I didn't even know about any of it, and Paul just gets to carry on like nothing's happened. I can't let you just come barging into my house like this without even discussing it with me first and stay here.
Okay. Well, if you said all that you want to say, I'll be off to bed.
Yvonne! Stop!
You have loads of space here, haven't you? And I know that you're lonely too, because Mike told me. He said that you keep calling him all the time asking when he's coming to see you.
That's a problem for the two of us. It has nothing to do with you. Anyway, please sort yourself out. The sooner the better.
I couldn't stay here for long with someone with a temper like yours anyway.
Why am I the one being shouted at here? I'm sure it should be the other way around. This is all so frustrating. I guess you could look at Mom's situation as being unfortunate and pity her. I understand that. But from the moment she arrived in my house, she just bummed around, not clearing up after herself and wearing a face pack around the house all the time. She never even threw the face packs in the trash properly, and I kept finding them all over the house. One on the dining table, one on the sofa. They were everywhere, and I was sick to the back teeth of finding them. She was also always inviting her friends over and playing noisy card games with them in the living room. She said that she was only going to be staying a few days, but it seemed as if she had settled down to live here, just as I expected she would. She hadn't been in touch with Paul at all either. Now you're here. Why don't you make dinner for the two of us to eat together? I don't usually eat dinner, Yvonne. You can just make some for yourself. I can't believe you sometimes. Not eat dinner? How on earth did you manage to get married? I've never before heard of a daughter-in-law who starves her mother-in-law like this, you know. I hope you weren't starving my poor Mike like this as well when you lived together. I'm not your chef or your maid, Yvonne, but I'm not starving you either. There is plenty of food in the fridge. Or you can order something for dinner if you want to. I'll give you the money for it. Oh, really? Can you order me some ribs? I feel so weak recently, as I've hardly eaten any meat at all. Okay, I will this time. Yvonne, I hardly ever eat at home, you know. I usually either eat at work or go out for company dinners, you see. Make sure you sort out your own meals from now on. Aren't you going anywhere today? I thought you were looking for a job. How are you going to pay your living expenses if you don't even work and just lounge about the house all day? My legs and my back are just so painful these days. How am I supposed to work when my body's so sore? Well, I bet your back would be a lot better if you stopped playing cards with your friends all day every day. Am I not even allowed to play cards with my friends now? I don't do it all day every day anyway. Just occasionally. Stop exaggerating. Looking at the way you act, people would think that you were my mother-in-law, you know. How long are you planning on staying here anyway? I need to start sorting out putting this house on the market too, you see. Why would you put this house on the market? I've applied to be transferred to the same branch as Mike. If I move down there, I'll have to sell this place. You're going to sell this house? Who is going to get the money from the sale then? Why are you selling it anyway? What gives you the right to do exactly what you want like this? Excuse me? The money will go into my hands, of course. It's my house, you see. As it's my house, I have the right to do whatever I want with it. You are so selfish! Where am I going to go then? What are you going to do if I refuse to leave? Yvonne, this isn't what you promised when you moved in, was it? You assured me at the time that you were only going to be staying for a few days, didn't you? Do you want me out of this house that much that you just sell it from under me? Is letting me borrow even a room here such a waste to you? I never agreed to lend you anything. You just barged in and made yourself at home. I can't leave. I'm going to settle down here. I can't cope with any more of this tonight. I'm really tired now, so I'm going to go to bed. Oh, I'm glad you're back. Why don't you sit down for a minute? Who is that? What is all of this? Have you been drinking? This is someone that I've been seeing for a while now. Why don't you come here and pour him a drink? He's going to become your father-in-law, you know. Pardon? Why do I have to pour him a drink? Why can't you just do what you're told for once? You never used to be like this. Can't you just do it nicely, for me? He's going to be your father-in-law after all. That's the least you could do. He isn't my father-in-law yet, and I am not in the mood to sit with you or pour drinks, so I'd be grateful if you didn't force me to. You're so stubborn, you know. I'm not a waitress, am I? I don't see why that makes me stubborn. Why can't you just be nice for a change? If you don't want to pour him a drink, don't bother. You can go and get us something to eat instead.
Your daughter-in-law is really nasty, just like you said. I really wanted you to pour me a glass today before I went. It'd make my Yvonne feel much better about everything, you see.
What are the two of you going on about? Can you both leave, please? I don't feel very comfortable with this situation, you see. It feels like you're taking my house away from me as well. Why are you talking like I'm a thief or something? It's made me feel quite hurt. Yvonne, what on earth have you got to feel hurt about? You barged your way into someone else's house and are just doing whatever you want, whenever you want. I did what? You go to the bathroom every night and don't even close the door while you're doing your business. You don't wipe down the shower after using it. And you call your friends early every morning, don't you? You've even gone so far as to bring your boyfriend around now, haven't you? I'm not wearing out the house in any way, am I? Why are you being like this? I said I'd give you living expenses, didn't I? Give it to me right now, then. What did you say? Why do you keep saying that you'll give me living expenses but never actually give them to me? This is my son's house. Why are you interfering like this? How can you still not get it? I really don't understand you. Oh, you must really be feeling bad today. You're quite scary, actually. Well, if you're not in the mood tonight, come home early tomorrow. I want you to have dinner with your new father-in-law. I don't eat dinner at home. I've told you that before. Okay, I know. You can't even stand to eat dinner with me. I get it. Get out. Now. Hey, calm down a bit, will you? You're really pretty, but why are you so... I said get out! Get out! Oh, now you decided to call me. I wondered how long it would take you. Is there anything wrong?
Sarah, let's have a chat.
What is there to chat about? You haven't even answered my calls for weeks now. As soon as your mom called you and told you what happened, you suddenly have the time to talk to me, do you?
I've been really busy recently. I had 10 missed calls from Mom. Are the two of you still not getting on?
What? Do you really have to ask me that? She brought this old man home saying he was going to be my father-in-law and was trying to make me pour him drinks.
Mom said you threw the both of them out of the house. What did you do that for? What's wrong with you? Are you really stressed or something?
Do you have to ask? What a ridiculous question! And how am I possibly in the wrong here? When is your mom going to be sorted? Is she ever planning on sorting herself out?
We're as frustrated by all of this as you are, you know. Paul's whole family are driving me up the wall. Jen calls me every day making demands. Mom calls me crying. She says she feels really sorry for you as well.
Sorry? How does she act like she does and then have the nerve to tell you that she's sorry?
Why are you being so sarcastic all the time? Mom's going to get a job soon. Then she will help pay the living expenses.
She's the kind of person who lazes around the house watching TV all day and then tells me to get her dinner as soon as I get home from work. She doesn't clean, she doesn't do her laundry. She just lazes around making a mess and being noisy. She makes me do everything. Am I her housekeeper or something?
Calm down a bit, Sarah, please. I can see what's made you upset, but you're working yourself up a bit now.
Working myself up? Me? Tell your mom to get her stuff out of my house. If she doesn't, I'm going to have to call my lawyer.
What? Don't you think you're being a bit harsh? You just keep going on and on.
Harsh? Really? I'll show you what's really harsh. Why are you so late? Newlyweds should get home on time. Yvonne, I've been to see a lawyer. I'm going to get a divorce. What? Are you throwing me out? Yes, I am. If you don't want to be thrown out, I suggest you leave of your own accord. I really can't take any more of this nonsense. I'm tired. I can't believe you asked me to pour a drink for your boyfriend in my own home like I'm your maid or something either. Do your worst. A lawyer? You're ridiculous. Why would a lawyer get involved in family problems like this? You're so naive about how the world works, aren't you? Let's see who's naive, shall we? These days, the law is more important than blood or family relations. You really don't know what a scary world this can be, do you? This house isn't in both our names as shared property, you know. It's the house my parents gave me, and it's in my name alone. Do you think you're going to be safe because you're my family? Really? What are you going on about? What's your problem? If it's money... Money, money, money! Do you still really believe that that's the problem? You and your son are exactly the same. You really are. I was only thinking of you. You thought of me? Really? I was shocked when you just informed me that you were moving in, but everyone said that I should try to understand. Do I have to forgive everything you've done and just accept it all just because we are family? The two of you said that if you got married, you were confident that you'd even give each other your own kidney if you had to. Was all of that a lie? Why did you even marry my Mike? That's irrelevant, isn't it? This is why they say the danger past and God forgotten. You shouldn't trust anyone. Oh, I see. Can I get divorced then? What? What are you talking about? Okay, I get it. I'll leave. You want me to clear out my stuff, right? Shall I just hang around on the streets then? Would that make you feel better? You have another son, don't you, Yvonne? The son who you helped by making yourself homeless. You can go to him. They must welcome you at least more than I have. I'm going. You evil little witch. You're trying to kill me. That's what you're doing. Please move all of your stuff out before the end of the weekend. Yvonne, I thought all your stuff would have been gone by the time I got home from work. But it's still all here. Did you call someone to come and pick it up or something? You didn't even talk to a lawyer, did you? I know that all that you said before was a load of trash. You'd better have another think about it. No, it was all true. I told them that I wanted to divorce Mike. Do you think divorce is that easy? Yes, it's really easy, actually. I thought that it'd be difficult as well, but after the way that you and Mike have been acting, it was pretty easy for me to decide that I want a divorce. I put up with it all because we are family, like you said. I thought I could just close my eyes and ignore it, but the days that I was wasting just seemed like such a waste, you see. What is it that you can do to make me leave then anyway? Are you planning to call the police on me? Get Mike up here, please, for a start. Let's talk about this, the three of us together. He doesn't even answer my calls. How do you expect me to get him up here? I should have told him about the divorce before. I don't even know if he knows about it. You won't divorce him. I know how much you love him. You couldn't live without him. I know exactly what you're playing at. You can't fool me. You're just trying to work out the easiest way to get me out of here. That's all. No, that's not true. I really am going to divorce Mike. We don't have any kids, and I've canceled my transfer request too. There's no reason at all why I can't do it. You really are twisting fate, aren't you? If I keep on living like this, I think I really will be twisting fate. That's why I've decided to do this. I can't live being taken advantage of like this all the time. I've finished talking with my lawyer about it all too. What? You're a lawyer? Yes. I just happened to know a lawyer, so I had a consultation with her, you see. She said the situation was definitely in my favor. No two ways about it. That's lucky, isn't it? I guess it's not really lucky for you, though. Do you want to hear what was said in the consultation? You really are something, aren't you? I'm leaving. That's what you want, isn't it? I'm afraid I can't believe a word you say any longer. I'm sorry, but you're going to have to leave now. Right away. Don't even think about touching my things. I'm leaving right now. Sam, what's the problem? Sorry for being so blunt, by the way. I don't want to have anything to do with that family, you see. I came here because you said you had something urgent that you wanted to talk about. But if you're just going to try and make me take Mom back, then I'm afraid I'm going to leave straight away. Sarah, the truth is, if I keep living like this, I think I'm going to end up worse off in the end. So I came to talk to you.
What do you mean?
My brother got close to you and married you on purpose. You first met at work, didn't you?
What do you mean? Can you explain it to me a bit better so that I can understand what it is that you're trying to say, please?
The thing is, when your father died, Mike went to the funeral as a representative from your workplace, didn't he?
Yes, he did. What does that have to do with anything, though?
I think he must have heard about your father giving you the house and other things about your inheritance while he was there. He thought that you were from a pretty wealthy family even before then, but when he found out that you were being given a house in the city, he was really excited and ran to tell Mom what he had found out. The two of them have always been greedy, you know, especially where money is concerned. I thought to start with that he was just telling her about you as a kind of gossip, but then he ended up marrying you, didn't he?
What? How does any of that even make sense? How many years had they been planning this?
He was trying to find someone with a lot of money to marry, and that person just happened to be you. All your family had moved down to the countryside too, I hear. The plan was for them to take the house from you, you see. You've heard that Mom's place was only rented, haven't you?
Yes, I only found that out recently, to be honest.
Mom and Mike must have thought that it would be easy to get the house from you, I guess.
I don't believe it. I'm so shocked that my hands are shaking.
I didn't think you would believe it, but it's all true, I swear. I'm only telling you all of this because I feel sorry for you, and I never realized that the two of them would actually go this far. I've really wanted to cut contact with those horrible excuses for humans, but as they're the only family that I really have, I haven't been able to, you see? I'm telling you all of this now because I'm afraid that if I didn't, then things got even worse for you than they are now, that I'd be thinking about it and regret not doing anything to help you until my dying day.
So you're saying that my husband only pretended to love me? That he never really loved me?
I'm not sure about that, but is that really so important?
That's true, I guess. It isn't important anymore. I was planning to get a divorce anyway, you see. I'm still really shocked by what you've told me, though. Did everyone except me know about this, then?
Yes, I think they did. Him being transferred to the countryside was all planned as well.
I see. So basically, this was a scam marriage right from the start then, wasn't it?
You have to be strong now, and not let them get any more from you, okay? Even if they try somehow to worm their way back in, you mustn't let them.
I understand. They'll regret messing with me. I'll make sure of it. Thank you for telling me all of this, Sam.
I should have told you sooner. I'm sorry. It's because of me that they've managed to carry on with this for so long.
You told me in the end, though, didn't you? Before they managed to get what they were after. I'll never forget what you've done for me. Sarah, why has Mom just turned up at my company housing?
Oh, Paul, Jen, and their family will be arriving soon as well.
What? How do they even know where I live?
I told them, didn't I? Even though pretty much everything you ever told me was a lie, I guess Paul getting into trouble with loan sharks was the truth. They begged me to let them stay at the house, just for a few days. So I gave them your address and told them to go and stay with you instead, you see.
Hey, what did you do that for? My place is less than half the size of yours. Why did you have to send them all down here?
I've sold the house.
I told you not to sell it, didn't I? When you come down here, you could live here with me, and Mom and Paul's family could have lived in your place. It would have been perfect. Why did you have to sell it? You didn't even discuss it with me first either.
I knew you wouldn't listen to me. And it's my house anyway, isn't it? So as if moving your mom into my house wasn't enough, you were planning to move Paul's family in there too, were you? Without even saying a word to me, right?
I thought the loan sharks might find out, you see.
You really are talking out of your butt, aren't you? So, you're saying that you thought that I'd tell the loan sharks that Paul was staying in my house? How am I supposed to even know who they are? Oh, and I'm not going to move down to the countryside with you. I've canceled my transfer. You can stay in your lower position with your lower salary and live in your tiny little house with your whole family.
Hey, I was planning to live here on my own in peace. You know how much I hate living in cramped spaces with lots of people, don't you?
Oh, and I almost forgot.
What?
I've sent your future father down with them too. When he arrives, you better get them dinner and drinks, as they'll be really tired after their long journey. Your future father can get you to pour him the drink that he kept going on at me about, can't he?
Hey, why are you doing this? We're married.
Well, we aren't going to be for much longer. I'm going to divorce you.
I just wanted to live here peacefully without any of my family around. Why have you sent them all to me? Why don't you let them live with you, huh?
Oh, so you were the host of your parasite-like family, were you? You didn't want to put up with them any longer, so you tried to make them all come and live with me, and then you escaped to the countryside to live comfortably on your own. I see it clearly now. I'll send them all back to you. I'm pretty sure you're going to have to give me alimony as well, so you better work hard and make some money.
Hey, Sarah, can't you reconsider? We were good together, weren't we? Hey?
You ran off to the countryside as soon as we were married and sent your mom into our marital home instead. I've lived with your mom for longer than I have lived with you. How could we possibly have been good together? You never even called or visited me either. It must have been so nice and peaceful for you down there on your own. I get mad even thinking about it. I'm going to get as much money out of you as I can for what you've put me through. I promise you that.
I'll give you however much you want. Just get these people away from me. I can't believe you told them where I live.
No, I'm going to do the opposite, in fact. Wherever you run to, I'm going to make sure that they all follow you and suck all the life from you like your mom has been doing to me all this time.
No, please.
That is how I gave my ex-husband a second chance at seeing and looking after a family. I was so pleased with myself for sending them all down to him. I should have done it weeks ago. Thinking of him suffering like that has definitely helped me not to feel so depressed about the whole situation anyway. I now have to start living my life again. I wasn't able to get him put in prison for what he did to me, but I think maybe having his whole awful family living in that tiny place with him is probably even worse. 3 small children, his mean sister-in-law, his waste-of-space brother, his mother with her boozy friends, and even her boyfriend to boot, all squashed together in a tiny apartment. Doesn't that sound like an amazing place to live? I, on the other hand, am living alone in my huge house. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to see more content.
Tessa, listen to this. I'm starting to get tired of this.
What is it? Did something happen?
You could say that. Yesterday, some of the juniors and seniors invited me out. They begged me to go to this party with them. Honestly, I really wasn't interested in going, but they just kept begging me to go, so I did.
Really? So, did something happen when you went? Did you meet a nice guy there?
Well, there wasn't really anyone there my type, but the guys there couldn't stop paying attention to me. They wouldn't leave me alone. All the other girls there were really upset with me. One of the seniors came up to me and told me to stop taking all the guys for myself. She was really angry. It's not my fault. What did they expect? They were the ones who invited me, right? They invited the most beautiful girl on campus. That's what they get.
Oh, I see. Sounds like it was really tough. Yeah.
People were looking at me the whole time. Nobody could take their eyes off of me. And everyone was asking me for my phone number and SNS info. I told them it's not going to be that easy to get my contact info. I tried to act a little angry at them, but they still wouldn't quit asking me. The senior girls were all giving me the evil eye. I was actually getting a little scared. I'm telling you, it's hard being as beautiful as me.
Well, if you made the other girls that angry, you don't have to worry about it because they probably just won't invite you next time. So it's all over now and you don't have to worry about it again.
No, because they said they'd invite me to their next party too. I wonder why. I guess because if I'm there, it means a bunch of guys are going to show up, don't you think? I don't like being used like this. I'm busy. I don't have time to waste on them.
Well then, why don't you just turn them down next time? Tell them you've got something else to do.
Well, but I think all the guys will be going just to see me, and I don't want to disappoint them. The parties are boring for me, but I'm like a beautiful flower. You can't help but stop and stare at me for a while. It makes everyone feel better. It helps them relieve their stress from school. So, if they invite me again, I'll be nice and go. I'll make everyone feel better. It's the popular girl's duty, right? Oh, it's so hard being me.
Yeah. I don't really understand, but if you're enjoying yourself, that's all that matters, right?
But I don't think I'm going to be able to go to the next party. Because there's someone I have my eyes on. Actually, we've already started seeing each other.
Really? This is the first I've heard. When did this happen? It must have been pretty fast.
Yeah, he's someone from this college. The other day, as I was passing by him, he stopped me. He said he doesn't usually just stop people who walk by him, but with me, it was love at first sight. He asked me to go out with him. Oh, he was really cute, so I figured I'd give him my number. But now he's texting me all the time. It was kind of annoying at first, but now I think it's cute. I think he's perfect for me. So I started going out with him.
Oh, congrats. I didn't know you found someone. What's he like?
He's someone you know too. Guess who it is?
Someone I know. Someone I know who would fall in love with you at first sight. Who could that be? I don't know. I give up. Who is it?
It's Tyson! Only the hottest guy studying law.
Huh?
You know him, right?
Well, yeah. I know him, but... it's obvious, but you know he's my boyfriend, right? You're saying Tyson is dating you? This has to be a joke.
Well, I understand that you don't want to believe it, but Tyson is my boyfriend now. Every night he messages me and says he loves me. He even said he thinks I'm much cuter than you.
But... you have to be lying. Tyson isn't that type of person.
Well, he wouldn't act like that in front of you, but it looks like I stole your boyfriend. Sorry. I think Tyson is better off with me, so I'll give him the honor of being with me.
Would you please just listen to what I'm saying? Tyson and I haven't broken up, and he's never mentioned anything about you. He's never once said your name. He wouldn't sneak around. If he wanted to be with another woman, he'd come out and tell me right away. And with everything I know about him, it's just not possible that he'd be with you.
Well, regardless of what you say, the fact is he's seeing me. The day after tomorrow is going to be our first date together. We're going to a beautiful little cafe. It's kind of romantic. He's probably gonna dump you before then, so don't be surprised and don't get too upset about it, okay?
Wait, you're seeing him but you haven't had a first date yet.
Just know it wasn't your fault, okay? I'm just too cute. No man can resist.
This doesn't make sense.
I'll message you after our date and let you know how it went. Bye-bye.
Sky, wait. Hey, Tyson, did something happen with you and Sky?
Huh? Why? Did that girl say something to you?
That girl? It sounds like something happened. What? I need to know. Can you give me all the details?
I guess. There's not much to tell. It happened last week sometime. I was just walking around campus and that girl comes out of nowhere and stops me. I assumed she was one of your friends, so I stopped to hear what she had to say. But she immediately starts asking me for my contact info. Like I said, I thought she was your friend, so I gave it to her. Then that night, she starts sending me all these stupid messages about nothing. Recently, she's been messaging me constantly while I'm at class too. And if I don't read her messages and just ignore her, she starts trying to call me. She's really pissing me off. I can't concentrate on my studies.
What? So that's what's been going on. Why didn't you tell me about it?
She's your friend, so I didn't want to cause any problems. And since she was your friend, I didn't know if it would be right to block her either. I guess it ended up causing problems anyway. Sorry for not telling you.
No, don't worry about it. Sky told me that you told her you were in love with her. She said you guys are seeing each other, and that you've got a date with her the day after tomorrow.
What? That's not even possible.
I never told her I'd go out with her. I don't want to be rude, but I'd never date her. Not in a million years. Besides, I've only got eyes for you. And you've seen her, right? Do you know any guy who would want to date that?
She keeps saying she's so popular with guys that it's getting annoying for her.
You've got to be kidding. Her hair is so long and greasy, it looks like she got out of a swimming pool. And it's clear she hasn't done any exercise in her life. I think instead of taking a shower, she just applies more makeup. She really kicks it on. But it's not fooling anyone. You can tell by the smell. Just because you're overweight doesn't mean you can't look good. Apparently nobody ever told her that. Oh, I can't believe she thinks she's popular with guys.
But she said some of the juniors and seniors invited her to a party the other day, and the guys couldn't keep away from her. She said they were bugging her the whole time for her number and to get dates with her.
Oh, I think that's the party one of my friends went to. I heard about that. They told me the party will go down in history.
Go down in history? Why? What happened? What happened?
Well, during the party...
Hi, Tessa! Yesterday I went on a date with Tyson. We had a great time.
Oh, that's great.
Tessa, you don't have to hold out on me.
Huh?
If you're sad, then say you're sad. If you're upset, then say you're upset. Just be honest with me. I stole your boyfriend. Sorry.
I'm not upset at all, don't worry. I know everything you're saying is just a lie.
Uh-huh. It's not a lie. I understand if you don't want to believe it, but Tyson is mine now.
So, you went on a date with Tyson yesterday?
That's right. It was the most romantic cafe I've ever seen.
I see. That's interesting because Tyson and I were together all day yesterday.
No, you weren't. You don't have to lie just to make yourself feel better about the situation.
I'm not lying. Look at this. This is just one of the pictures I took of us yesterday. We had a great time together.
So, were you out with your imaginary boyfriend yesterday? Oh, I made a mistake. I wasn't with Tyson yesterday. I was with one of the guys I met at the party last week. Oh, I get asked out on so many dates. Sometimes I don't even remember who I'm with.
Oh, one of the guys you met at the party, huh? One of Tyson's friends was at that party. He told Tyson all about it. You said you were invited by the seniors, but really you just overheard the seniors talking about the party and you decided to crash it. I heard you were the one going around asking every guy there for their phone number. They were so disgusted by you. That's why everyone was staring at you.
That's not true. You're wrong. People were staring at me because I'm so beautiful. The girls were so jealous of me taking all the guys. They got angry.
Well, it's true they got angry and told you to stop hogging it all for yourself, but it wasn't because you were taking the guys at the party. I heard it was because you were pigging out on all their food. You weren't invited, yet you went there and ate everything. You didn't even pay them. They were staring at you because they couldn't believe how much food you were shoving in your mouth. They said it was like watching a cartoon, the way you were continuously shoving food in your mouth. They said it didn't look possible. That's when they started yelling at you and telling you to leave. Are you not embarrassed of yourself?
You weren't there. You can't say that. That's not true. I'm the hottest person on campus. Everyone says that, not just me.
No, I've never heard anyone say that. Tyson said he thinks you apply makeup instead of taking a shower. He said when you were beside him, he thought he was going to pass out because of your BO. It was so bad. He also said your constant messaging and calling him is really getting on his nerves. To put it bluntly, I've never once thought you were cute either. So why don't you try at least taking a shower? And maybe instead of wearing pajamas when you go outside, you should try putting on real clothes.
Shut up! I don't need an ugly person like you telling me what to do. I'm popular and beautiful.
This fake persona of yours has fallen apart. You're not fooling anyone. They say it's what's on the inside that counts. Too bad in your case, that's all messed up too. But I think I already knew that. Oh yeah, the few guys from the party that actually did give you their number as a joke, well, they've already blocked you and so has Tyson. They don't want anything to do with you ever again. I guess everyone that invited you to that party feels the same too. They said the next time they have a party, they'll make sure you don't find out about it.
But why? Why are they being so mean to me? This doesn't make any sense. Why won't everyone act the way I want them to? I'm the most beautiful person in the world. Everyone should worship me.
Wow, I think your looks are just as bad as your personality. Shameless, self-centered, persistent, and delusional. I've had as much as I can take as well. I'm blocking you too. You need to take a long look at yourself and find out what's actually wrong with you. Maybe if you can get some help, you can become the lovable person you pretend to be in your head. Anyway, goodbye. After that, I blocked Sky's number and blocked her on all my social media too. Sky continued to exchange numbers with any guy on campus that would let her. She bothered all of them just as much as she bothered Tyson, possibly even more. So it wasn't long before everyone on campus knew about her and stayed far away from her. I think she eventually lost all motivation and just stopped showing up for classes. And nobody saw her around campus anymore either. I hope she's off getting the help she needs.
Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please press the like button. See you next time.
Hi, Sam. You missed me? Or are you still mad at me for what happened years ago? Sam, you have guts to be messaging me. You really think I'd ever forgive you after what you've done? I don't know why you're contacting me out of nowhere, but piss off! I don't want to talk to you. Oh, you're still mad at me. You shouldn't hold grudges, you know. It's bad for your health. So what if I stole your wife's heart? If she really loved you, she wouldn't have divorced you to be with me. I'm not mad about that anymore. I just don't want anything to do with you anymore. So leave me alone. Are you sure? Because you still sound like you're mad. How about we catch up and hang out like old times? No, I don't even want to see your face anymore. Come on, it'll be fun. Let's go grab some drinks together. Stop. Why are you even messaging me out of the blue? I was happy not hearing from you for years. I'd be happier if it'd stay that way. I just wanted to introduce you to my new girlfriend, who's also your girlfriend. But now she's mine. I stole your woman once again. That's all I wanted to tell you. Are you serious? Or are you joking this time? I really can't tell. I'm serious. I saw you walking around with this woman, so I figured she had to be your girlfriend. After you two parted ways, I went up to her and flirted with her. She gave me her phone number just like that, and we've been dating each other since then. You should stop dating women who easily cheat on you, man. It's about time you learned a lesson. You saw me walking with a woman? What? When was that? I have no idea what you're talking about right now. Are you so shocked that your brain just stopped functioning completely? My brain is fine. I really don't understand what's going on. I have no idea what you're saying. I guess it's not easy to take in the fact that you got your woman stolen by the same person twice. I don't think I would have been able to stand it if I were you either. I'd be having a hard time accepting reality as well. But there's nothing else to do but to accept it. How does it feel to have your woman taken away from you again? But I don't have a girlfriend. That's why I've been telling you that I don't get what you're saying. I haven't had one for a while now, so I have no idea what you're talking about. There you go again, trying to escape from the reality by pretending you don't have a girlfriend. Stop doing that. It's just so pathetic. I stole your girlfriend, Jane. She's tall and slender, but has some nice curves. She's so hot. Thanks for introducing me to her, man. Oh, right. You didn't really introduce her to me. I just took her away from you. Oh, I see what happened. So you finally decided to take a look at the reality and accept what's happening? Good. Now tell me, how does it feel to have your woman taken away twice? That's not my girlfriend, man. Jane and I are not like that. We don't have that kind of relationship. But she said you two are going out. I confirmed with her, so don't even try to mess with me. What did she say to you? There's no way she said I'm her boyfriend. She said that the person she was walking with was her boyfriend. She said she wanted to break up with you, but you wouldn't let her go, so she was getting annoyed. She said you started weeping whenever she tries to leave you. You're such a loser! I cried over her? What? Why would I do that? Stop pretending that you don't. She told me all about you. You should toughen up, man. Don't show your pathetic side to her. It's embarrassing. Look who she's with now. You lost her because you are a loser, and I was right there to take her when she went looking for something better. No, that's not it. You're misunderstanding. Is that what you did when you tried to stop your Michaela from abandoning you to be with me? Did you cry and beg her to stay as well? Did you? Anyways, whatever happened to Michaela? Aren't you still with her? I dumped her a long time ago. She wasn't really my type anyways. Plus, I don't stick with one woman for very long. That's just not my thing. What? Are you serious? You stole my wife's heart just to throw it away? You really are worse than I thought. I can't believe I was ever friends with you. If I had known you were like this, I'd have stopped hanging out with you right away. There must be something wrong with you. It seems like you're more interested in ruining people's relationships than building one of your own. Unbelievable. You're disgusting. Go ahead if you want to get back together with her. I'm done with her. She was not that fun to be with after all. I got bored really fast. And I don't cry over women like you do. I'm not a sore loser like you are. I move on to the next woman right away. You got bored of her? How dare you say that? I let her go so that she could be with you because you had a point. If I was making her happy, she wouldn't have cheated on me to begin with. I thought she'd be happier with you. But you dumped her because you got bored of her? I see now that I made a mistake. I really loved her back then. Oops, sorry. I just can't help it being so attractive that she fell for me. My bad. Though it was never my plan to be with her for very long to begin with. So I guess I'm not really sorry. Ugh, I've had it with you. It's a waste of time talking to a jerk like you. I have stuff to do. I don't want to hear from you, so I'm going to block you. Wait, don't go yet. What do you mean you have stuff to do? I figured you probably got so depressed from losing your wife to me that you ended up being homeless. So I don't see how you'd have anything to do. Are you getting enough food? Are you starving? If you need help, I can look up some food shelters for you. Stop making fun of me. I'm not homeless and I have no reason to tell you anything that I'm up to. So please, stop talking to me and mind your own business. I'm so fed up with you. Oops, it seems like I made someone mad again. If you want to go do your homeless stuff, that's fine. But I'll keep talking to you because it's fun. And you have plenty of free time to talk to me, right? Since you don't have a job or a girlfriend anymore. You might think you're pretty funny, but as a matter of fact, I actually own my own company these days. I'm sure knowing that won't change your behavior, but it'll probably still eat you inside. Yeah, right. Like I'm going to believe that. You don't have what it takes to even hang on to a woman, much less start a company. I could care less if you don't believe me, but I'm not lying. Now, just leave me alone. Please. No, I won't leave you alone until you tell me the name of the company. What is it called? I cry and beg when my women leave Inc. Or is it I'm a big loser limited? No, that's not what it's called. I'll send you the link to the company's website. What the? I know this company. I mean, anyone has heard of this company at least once. There's no way you started this company. You could have at least chose something a little believable. I started out while I was still working at my previous job. It finally started getting the recognition it deserves. I've had a lot of people supporting me and the company to come this far, though. I didn't know you had the potential to be successful. You always seemed like such a big loser who couldn't do anything. Well, I guess I'm a loser in the sense that I let my wife be with you thinking that you two had actually fallen in love. I'll give you that. But her leaving me made me want to start a business so that I could take my mind off her. In a way, I lost something very important, but at the same time I gained something. In a sense, that's all thanks to you. I was thankful for that until you started talking to me again and reminded me of how terrible and annoying you are. But you lost your woman again because of me. How could you lose her to me, even though you must have so much money? You really need to work on being a better man, or women will keep leaving you for me. I told you Jane is not my girlfriend. We're not like that, so stop saying that. But she told me you're dating already. You can't keep being in denial that she's leaving you just like Michaela did. Man, I must be undeniably attractive for a woman to choose me over a rich guy. Women can't help but want me. It's not my fault for her leaving you for me. I don't care anymore. You can just think whatever you want. Can you now leave me alone and go mind your own business? Now someone is acting all calm and cool. But you can't fool me. I know your soul is crushed, but you just don't want to show it on the outside so you don't look like a loser again. So what if you're a president? What's the point of owning a company and being rich if you can't even keep a woman from leaving you? I wish we were talking in person so I could see the look on your face. How about we carry the rest of our conversation at the bar we used to go to? I told you to leave me alone. Why would I want to go grab drinks with you? You're the last person in the world that I want to see. So stop talking to me, man. Man, you're boring. Don't be like that. Let's have some drinks together. Goodbye, Sam. Don't you ever message me again. Hey, you big liar. Why are you messaging me again? I thought I blocked you. Did you make another account just to talk to me again? Well, I'm a man who gets a lot of chicks. I need multiple phones so that they don't know I'm with other ones. Anyways, you lied about being a president. You don't own a company. You lied so that you'd look good, even just for a little. You're such a loser. What? I don't get what you're talking about. I didn't lie. Why do you think I'm lying? Just because you lost your woman again, it doesn't mean you can lie to me. That's just not cool, man. You shouldn't tell lies. I don't get why you're so confident that I'm lying. I'm not lying. That's because your company doesn't have an office. Is this some kind of pyramid scheme or something shady like that? I don't have an office for the company, but it's nothing shady like that. How can a company not have an office? That's really shady, man. I guess some people can take it that way. So you're a scammer, aren't you? I hate scammers. I'll crush you and your fake company. So you just wait. I'll destroy your company until you're left with no money. All right. How are you going to go about that? I married Jane. Are you surprised? You married her? Are you serious? You didn't think I was going to marry her, did you? Also, she's pregnant with my baby. Man, I wish I could see the look on your face right now. Is that so? Congratulations, I guess. Be a good father to your child at least, since you were a terrible friend to me. That's the least I hope from you. I bet you're crying as you typed that. Don't contain your emotions, dude. Let them show. I want to see how in despair you are. I'm not in despair. I'm actually a little happy for you. Also, I thought you'd leave her, even if you got pregnant. I'm glad you're taking responsibility and marrying her. Are you losing your mind or something? Now that I've figured out you're a scammer and have married your girlfriend, you can't even think straight anymore? Sure, maybe that's it. I don't know. I never understand what you're talking about, and now is no different. You just keep thinking whatever you want. What is it, man? If you have something to say it straight to me. Don't make me come over to your house. I still remember where you live. I'm not beating around the bush. It's just that it's too funny. What's so funny? Don't laugh at me! Well, first of all, let me tell you about my company. Our company doesn't have an office because we think it's best this way. No, it's because your company is fake and you scam people. You think only fake companies don't have offices? Owning an office costs a lot of money, so a lot of companies now are opting not to have offices. It's becoming a thing of the past. Instead, every worker in the company works from home. How's that possible? What about the meetings? Where have you been the past few years? We conduct all our meetings online. It's something that's possible due to the technology we have today. Though not all companies can operate this way, but ours can be done 100% online. We use Zoom and other tools to communicate with each other. There are rare cases when one of my workers has to come to my house to solve a problem together, but it's mostly done online. So, that website is real? Your company is not fake? Now, do you believe that I'm not a scammer? I actually own a company. Okay, so what if your company is real? You still lost your woman again to me. Ha! You're still a loser anyways. About Jane. She's one of my employees. You were sleeping with your employees? Haha, I guess maybe I misjudged you. I knew there was probably a reason we were friends. Ugh, don't project yourself onto me, please. I did meet up with her at a cafe, but it was nothing like that. I told you we don't have that kind of relationship. Huh? What do you mean? I noticed something in our numbers that didn't add up. It led to a big loss for the company, so I decided to meet with her in person as soon as I found out it was she who did it. That day, I was only asking her questions about that. Yeah, right. But she told me you were her boyfriend. Now that I understand that she works for you, I understand why you might try and lie about it, but come on. The cat's out of the bag already. I'm not lying, really. I keep telling you that you have the wrong idea, but you just won't listen. I don't know why you keep insisting on me lying, though. It's not like I lied or tried to hide anything when Michaela left. That's exactly why. You're so embarrassed it happened again. Whatever. Anyways, I just fired Jane and filed criminal charges against her. But she really said you're her boyfriend. I think you're really focusing on the wrong part of the story here. Your pregnant wife just got fired and is under criminal investigation. Like I'm going to believe a big weeping baby like you over my own wife. Why would Jane lie to me? I honestly have no idea. Maybe it's some way to get back at me somehow. I figured she would probably hate me so much she wouldn't even want to pretend to be in a relationship with me, though. Exactly! That just makes your story even more suspect. I'm going to check with her about this. She said she lied to me about that. Wow, what a huge surprise. So, why did she lie to you? She said she just went along with the questions I asked her just so that she could get closer to me. She also told me the real reason that she was with you that day. Your story seems to check out. Isn't it strange that things moved on pretty fast between you two? What do you mean? I mean, she fell for you so fast, then she got pregnant so quickly as well. Now you guys are apparently already married. Don't you think there's a reason behind that? I don't understand what you're saying. You know, once everything at court goes through and we win the case, she'll have to pay the company a lot of money. What she did was not something to be taken lightly. Yeah, but what does that have to do with me? It means you'll have to help her pay if she doesn't have the ability to pay by herself. No way, man. I'm not going to pay for something she did. Why would I help her pay? Because you're her husband? Hell no! I'm not going to do that just because I'm her husband. Well, then good luck going bankrupt together. I'll just divorce her if that happens. But you'll still have to carry half of her debt too, even if you get divorced. So are you saying there's no way out of this now? That's how it seems. Good luck, man. Dude, can you at least reduce the amount she'll have to pay? No, I'll get her to pay the highest amount possible. I wouldn't be a very good company president if I did anything less. I have to think about the rest of my employees after all. But I'm your old friend. Surely that counts for something. Do friends sleep with their friends' wives? I don't think so. You're not my friend, Sam. I think you deserve to pay for what you've done to me just as much as Jane does. So this is perfect. I'll never forgive you for messing with me. Please, let that go and help us out. I'll change my ways, I swear. I'm going to be a dad. Can't you help out a family that is just starting out? Can't I just help out the woman who was stealing from my company and the man who stole my ex-wife and then threw her away like garbage? Let me think about this for a second. No, absolutely not. You're a pair of thieves, and I think the two of you deserve each other and you deserve your fates. The only one I remotely feel bad for is that baby, and, considering you're both liars, I don't even have confidence that baby exists. I learned my lesson, okay? I'm sorry for what I did. Now forgive me, please. I'll do anything you say, so please, can you not sue my wife? No, sorry, that's just not an option. No, please, help us. Helping you now would do you a disservice. I want you to learn from this and change your behavior. You need to understand that your actions have consequences. You have no idea how much pain I was in after Michaela left me for you. But I did my best to overcome the struggle of wanting her back in my life but having to accept that she was gone forever. And as part of that struggle, I grew. I started a company and I grew the business into a huge success. This is a chance for you to grow as well. You should look forward to the person you might become in the future. But that definitely won't happen if I just let the both of you go without consequences. So sorry, but you're going to have to deal with it. Don't give me that crap about growing. I've already grown. I'm really sorry right now. I already feel really bad for what I did. So can you please let it go this one time? Nobody changes overnight. It takes days of struggle and hard work to make a real change. Just like how it took years for my company to show visible success. Though my company took a hit thanks to your wife. It's so fitting that you chose to marry someone who is just as much a thorn in my side as you have been. I hope the both of you are happy together because you deserve each other. Jane did not fare very well in the ensuing court case. She needs to pay back all of the money that she stole from my company, plus interest. It is strange to think that Sam will have to pay for it too. Sam asked his parents for help, but the amount is so large that they not only refused to help to pay, they decided that they didn't want anything to do with him anymore for even daring to ask. He's already caused a lot of trouble to his parents that this time they realized that he is too much for them to handle. He was left with no choice but to work multiple jobs to do his best to help his wife pay off the money that she owes. Now that he's so busy working multiple jobs, he doesn't have time to go around stealing other people's wives and girlfriends anymore. When he has time off from work, he dedicates his time to his family. I think he might have actually learned his lesson and really changed his ways. Though both the wife and the husband caused a lot of problems to me, I'm happy that they're doing their best to live their lives without causing any more trouble for others.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed watching this video, click the like button and subscribe for more videos.